The text arrived on a Friday afternoon, 2 weeks before Christmas, while I was finalizing a partnership that would open 3 new markets. Nora, Christmas this year is family only. Vivian's in-laws are coming. The Caldwells are executives, boardroom people. We think it's better if you sit this one out. Don't want awkward questions about your situation. You understand? I read it twice, then typed, okay. Vivian was always the polished one. I built in silence. I'd kept my work separate from their dinners, and now they were using my situation as camouflage before the in-laws. Evan Rios, my chief strategy officer, caught the shift in my breathing. Bad news, family, I said, and slid the phone away. Where are we with the Caldwell Group due diligence? Final meeting Monday, he replied. They want a tour, your presentation, and integration plans. Their CEO, Malcolm Caldwell, is coming in person. The name struck a nerve. Does Malcolm have a son named Graham? Evan searched and looked up fast. Yes, married recently. Why? Because he married my sister, Vivian. I kept my voice calm because it was the only thing I could control, and my parents just uninvited me from Christmas, so the Caldwells won't ask questions about me. Evan's mouth twitched. So what's the move? We run Monday by the book, I said. If they recognize me, they recognize me. If they don't, we sign a deal with people who never realized they'd already judged me. That's ruthless. That's precise, I corrected, pulling up our deck. Help me make it impossible for them to say no. Monday morning I dressed for the meeting. Charcoal suit, ivory blouse, hair pinned back. In the lobby, the framed magazine cover, my face, my name, waited at eye level. Conference room A was set. Evan had the deck queued. Serena Maki, our CTO, had the demo running. Priya Desai stacked signature packets. At 9:45, the Caldwell delegation arrived. Graham Caldwell came in first. My sister's husband is handsome in a practiced way. His mother, Celeste, followed in pearls that looked inherited. 2 executives trailed, and then Malcolm Caldwell, CEO, carrying the quiet confidence of a man used to deciding outcomes. None of them recognized me. At Vivian's wedding, I'd been a blur in the back row, never introduced, never asked my name. Mr. Caldwell, I said, and offered my hand. Welcome. I'm Nora Mercer. His grip was firm. We've heard impressive things. We try to be worth the noise, I said. Please sit. They took their places. Graham kept watching me, confusion flickering as if he'd misplaced a memory. Have we met? He asked. Not properly, I said. I attended your wedding. The room tightened. Malcolm's eyes narrowed. You attended my son's wedding? Yes, I said, and let the next sentence fall like a gavel. Vivian Mercer is my sister. Silence. Celeste's smile cracked. Graham went pale. Malcolm looked past me toward the lobby as if the cover could speak. And your family doesn't want you at Christmas. I didn't look away. They said they didn't want awkward questions about my situation. Evan's pen stopped moving. I slid the proposal across the table. Now, do we discuss supply chains, or do you need a minute to understand what you've just learned? Malcolm exhaled slowly, then managed a thin smile. So, your parents think they're protecting their image in front of us. They're protecting Vivian's marriage, I said. Same instinct. Celeste's hands clenched in her lap. Graham stared at the table. Evan waited perfectly still as if the room might crack. Malcolm tapped the folder. All right, business. Show me it works at our scale. Serena dimmed the lights. Our dashboard flared across the wall. Ports, plants, trucks, storms, strikes. Risk tightening, then easing as the model rerouted, reordered, and predicted. I watched their faces instead of the numbers. Awe always leaks through. When the demo ended, Malcolm nodded once. We signed today, he said, meeting my eyes. Not as an apology, as a decision. Good, I replied. My voice didn't shake, and that felt like victory. We drilled clauses and timelines. At last, pens moved. The paper became an obligation. The deal was real. Graham lingered near the doorway. Nora, I'm sorry. Vivian never said because she never asked, I said, and watched the truth land. Don't let that be your habit. Malcolm paused behind him. For what it's worth, you're invited to our Christmas dinner. No speeches, no pity, just a seat that's yours. After they left, my phone buzzed. Vivian's name already. I let it ring, breathed, then texted. I'm not your secret. We'll talk after the quarter closes. That night I stayed late, lights humming, city glittering below. I wasn't going home to be inspected. I was going forward on my terms. Partner, founder, sister, when I chose to be. On Christmas Eve, I went to our team retreat. On New Year's Day, I accepted Malcolm's dinner invite, and Vivian came ready to listen.